I was with some people that were family members of John Carlson, who is a defenseman, whatever you want to call it, on the Capitals. And they were like, this is where they're going to open up the gate to get on the ice if you want to come on the ice right after the game's over. And I was like, okay. Yeah.
What's the decision?
That sounds well. The decision was to my left, a section and a half. Mark Davis was sitting over there, right behind the goal, and he was wearing his all white jumpsuit, just looking like Pegasus, like landed behind the ice. And I was like, I got to get a picture with Mark Davis. So I jumped over like two separate like big dividers just to get over and took a picture with him in the stands, a selfie with Mark Davis at the last second. And then I came back and tried to get down the ice, and they're like, no, you can't get down here. I was like, well, I may have chose poorly on that one, but I don't know. Also, like, I got a picture with Mark Davis.
Man.
I guess he had to be there.
Confetti or Mark Davis?
Yeah, I chose Mark Davis.
Well, you got the drink from the cup. It all worked out.
I drank from the cup, and then like it was kind of cool seeing Ovi like skate around the ice holding up the Stanley Cup. There was that one lady that was on the glass behind Ovi, and she just like took her top off, like pulled her top down on her dress and pushed her Hooters up against the glass as he was skating by on national television. It's like, that's the most Vegas thing that could ever happen here.
She escaped from the Spearmint Rhino for one last show.
Yeah. Oh, I did forget about the bet. I can't believe I forgot about this bet.
Yeah, I don't want to push it because I don't know if you don't want to talk about it.
No, I can talk. I forgot. Like,
all right.
I completely spaced on it. It wasn't so much a bet as I said at some point at the start of the Capitals Penguins series. I said I would eat shit. I would eat shit for the Capitals to beat the Penguins. Like, I would eat horse shit. And then, obviously, like, you say something like that on Part of My Take, and Hank and Big Cat just jump all over you. And they're like, well, let's define this. Let's talk about this. Let's nail you down on what you just said there. Because, like, people say stuff like that all the time. But if you say it on the air, then it becomes a real thing. And so we worked out an arrangement where, like, if the Capitals won that series, I would have to eat horse shit. And I went up to Central Park with Hank after that series was over because everyone was saying, oh, if you don't eat shit, then the Capitals are going to lose in the Eastern Conference Finals because you jinxed them. And I actually kind of believe that a little bit. Like,
you chose horse shit.
So I chose horse shit. Went up to Central Park.
That's dedication right there.
Yeah.
Went up to one of the carriages, got in the back, grabbed like this.
What are people saying when you're doing this?
There's one of the people that is like in charge of driving the horse and carriage thing. Just saw me go in there, and they're just staring at me like, what is this person doing?
Did you swallow it?
I put it in my mouth, I chewed, and I tried to swallow, but I immediately threw up. Oh. So I gave it an honest effort.
I saw you had lemon juice with you, right?
I was maybe ginger ale or something, maybe Sprite. I forget,
Oh.
but I gave it an honest effort. I put it in, I chewed it. It tastes like the grossest hay that you've ever had. And then I immediately just puked everywhere, and there's like families around me watching me do this.
It was families visiting from Tokyo. Like, look at it.
It was pretty embarrassing, but Hank was there to verify that I actually did do it.